Once you've held your class, followed all those best practices, cleared the room, and been gone for 5 minutes, then your recording will be available to you to post from your playback table into your classroom. So I'm going to walk you through one of the ways to do that. There are actually multiple ways to post it, but I'm going to show you one of the best ways to do that. So we're going to start by adding a content block. We're going to just do a basic page text so that you know how to do that. You could use a web link, but we're just going to use an on-page text. Week 1, so we're going to pretend this is August 11, 2015. It's a Monday class recording. To play back the class recording, click here. Alright, so let me show you what we do not want. Alright, if we go over here to our playback table, we'll come back to this block in a moment. We have a list of all of the recordings. This is what your playback table will be like, except it will have your name here. So there's no real discerning factor. It doesn't tell you which class it is. All that there is a date and a time. So you can tend to figure out how it worked, which class it was, but it's really important that you get your recording posted right away so that you don't get confused about which recording it is. So here's how this works. You want to click the play. I'm actually going to scoot this down a little so you can actually see the URL window at the top. So we're going to click this and you'll see that a new window, we're actually in a new window, and there's a URL up here, and then there's an option to open something. We don't need to open it. You can if you want to test it, if you want to see how it sounds, but we actually don't need to do that. So I'm going to cancel, but it leaves the URL up here in the top. This is the important URL that we need. And do you see how long that is? You can see in the little tooltip that pops up, it's a very long URL. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and I'm going to use Control-C to copy. And then I'm going to pop back over to my text block again. So now I have the URL. I could just copy and paste that in, and I could make that into a link, but that's really ugly, and there is no reason to do that. We want this to look clean and easy. We don't want students to see big, long, ugly URL. So I'm going to actually hide that, and we are going to have a link right here. So we're going to highlight the area we want to be linked, and then we're going to go right up here and we're going to click link. And you'll see it's a website that I want to, it's a website recording, and then I'm going to Control-V to paste that link into the window, and then I'm going to click OK. So all students will see is this text, but when they click on it, you can actually see down in the bottom corner, when I hover over this, the big long URL appears that shows you where that link would go. So it would actually launch the recording, and that's what we want. We want them just to see the text and to click, and for that recording to pop up. So you grab the recording from your playback table and you publish that into your class so that students can access the class recording as soon as class is over, as soon as you're able to after class ends.